Also on the TikTok news, Bobby Kelly. I don't know if you saw the entire show on Wednesday before I showed up, but Bobby Kelly sat down in the chair and the little footrest just went kung and broke off. And he just goes, these fucking garbage chairs, these cheap bullshit chairs, which I think is what fat people do when they break a chair. They bitch about how stupid and cheap the chair is. Now, Anthony's had Big A over at his house quite a bit and has lost $4,000 of chairs, and he's not a fan of fat people wrecking his chairs. In fact, I heard him say about Big A, he goes, how is that different than a junkie borrowing my car and wrecking it? He's addicted to food, and he wrecked my beautiful chair. And Anthony's a zip, so he's got like these ornate chairs with all the floral wood and the red velvet. Everything looks like a king's throne, even the thing you have a burrito on. So Bobby Kelly came and broke. He just said the chairs suck, and Anthony goes, really? I mean, we've had them for 7 years. They've sucked all this time. And he goes, yeah, exactly, 7 years. They're old. They're garbage. How about an apology? I'm so fat that I broke a chair. Anyway, Bobby Kelly made this video the day after breaking Anthony's chair, where he actually blames the chair.
Yes, chairs. Let's talk about chairs. Full pun intended, chairs are the biggest fucking issue in the fat community. The amount of public spaces like doctors' offices, malls, what the fuck ever, places that have seating, restaurants, etc., never ever have accessible seating. Some places just have stools, or some places just have armed, small, dinky looking chairs. As a fat person, if you have ever done the following things.
Hold on.
If you have
You chose to be fat. This is the elephant in the room when it comes to gigantic fat pigs. You're in blackface and you're complaining about racism. I'm a drunk. If I was going somewhere, I would have to inquire to see if they had booze. If they don't, I'll bring my own bottle, or if the booze is prohibitively expensive, like it was on vacation this summer, $22 a Makers, I'll bring my own Makers. I'll buy it at duty free. I can't complain about that. That's my self-indulgence. The fact that you can turn your obesity into some sort of genetic curse and then get mad at everyone for not acquiescing into your obesity, that's, well, it's the kind of thing that lazy fat pigs do. I mean, obviously you're self-indulgent. We have eyeballs.
Ever looked at a picture of a restaurant on Google Maps to try and figure out if the seating would be accessible to your size? If you've never broken a chair in a public space, especially.
I've never broken a chair. Have you, Ryan?
Never had.
Yeah, I think so. But not due to fatness, I don't think.
To second guess whether or not it was okay to sit down in the chairs provided to you. If you've never had a fucking panic attack at school because you couldn't fit into the goddamn chair desk situation, then you don't deal with fat phobia at the same level that the rest of us do.
Okay.
And this is just one example.
I'm
there
done.
are a plethora
Yes.
of other examples.
I officially don't deal with fat phobia at the same level the rest of you do. Correct.
You know who
Next.
else? You know who else has to deal with struggling things with their body?
What?
You don't understand the benefits of being a normal person until you look at someone like me who, can't buy clothes off the shelf.
Well, this is exactly the same.
They have the same problem.
Normal places to eat. Can't ride in certain size cars. Can't ride in certain size airplane seats. Going to hotels overseas, staying in small beds, trying to fit in small
but
showers.
you purposely made yourself way bigger than everyone else in both cases. Look at his face freaking out like he's going into a pile of broken glass. It's called water, dude. Oh, here we go. Ah!
Like he's superhuman about to jump on fluorescent light bulbs.
I'm about to get water all over my face. Oh yeah, juggalos.
What did he say? Fuck this shit. And then he does it.
Juggalos and jugglets.
Yeah.
And we've got a surprise guest I'll tell you about, and because it smoothly blends in the celebrity gossip. But as I was researching this, I realized I don't know any of these fucking people. I haven't tuned in to this kind of pop culture besides the obvious shit that gets shoved down your throat like the Kardashians. I don't read celebrity magazines, and I've been reading them all day. I don't know who any of these people are. And then you look them up, and you still don't know who they are. Like, it'll go, like this first chick, Zoe Deutsch. Zoe Deutsch flashes cleavage in low-cut mini dress while rocking knee-high boots. Oh, okay, who's that? And then you realize she's doing the Hulu film Not Okay. Do people watch Hulu?
Who the fuck, dude?
Who watches Hulu? And what's Not Okay? Every time I would look them up, they go, she was a child star on Nickelodeon, and now she's on, like, fucking some weird network like Scooter that you never heard of. And she does the film, or she does the series, like, Get That Girl. What? Who the fuck is this? Is this your type, by the way?
Who, me?
Yeah.
It's pretty close. I mean, the fashion sense is absolutely on point. You got a little country with the boots, and you got like an Asian little, oh, hello. I don't love Asian girls, but I respect the culture. So, yes, she's...
So you love that outfit. I think she looks retarded. She's a bad dresser. She's way too skinny for those boots. She looks like a mosquito wearing rubber boots. Obviously, that shirt is just to stay warm. Chinese dress is retarded in that context. She should have like little heels on or something if she's going to wear that dress. So I'm disappointed in your knowledge of fashion. But like, she's so sexless and unappealing. It's shocking. She looks like a 12-year-old boy. You're a pedophile faggot for liking her. And I'm a real man because I feel nothing. Nothing.
I said her style was cool.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Oh.
This is good style.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yuck.
She actually looks like she's in the same decade as you right now.
She has no ass.
The bell bottoms.
Every time, I know we were supposed to be jealous of Tom Brady because he's dating Gisele Bündchen. Have you ever seen her ass? She has the ass of a baby boy.
She doesn't put the bun in Bündchen.
Look at that thing. Where'd your ass go?
Looks like she's not very. She's not a wide receiver.
I've fucked 10-year-old boys who had better asses than that. Relax. I was 10 at the time.
Yes.
God.
Yeah. That makes it completely fine.
Thanks for explaining my jokes. Ryan will be here to back up all my jokes and explain them to everyone.
Who the fuck, dude?
Kill them all. Believe me, the ecosystem will survive. It's missing out on these wonderful fucking human killers. Look at those nostrils. I'm actually scared of it behind me right now. All right, next. That's the same one, different angle. Oh, God, this sucked. They're like, these are a local delicacy. Never have a local delicacy. He goes, you're going to love this. It's very juicy. It's rice and beans and pulled pork. That sounds good. And then the bottom's so juicy with the rice and pork rinds. I'm like, okay, that sounds, I like the word juicy. You know what juicy means? I might puke just describing this. Oh, massive clumps of fat.
Yeah.
Like, that's Puerto Rican too?
Yeah, fat's good.
So take like, I might not get through this, but take like a small milk glass and fill the bottom third with mayonnaise. That's the texture of the fat. And you either spit it out into a napkin, which I should have done, or you just let it slither down your throat. I'm not talking like steak where there's a chewy piece of fat. I mean this like amorphous. And so I'm sitting there about to puke, and my wife sees me. She goes, "What's going on?" I go, "Nothing." Oh, and then I let the fat slide down my mouth like a giant jizz. I go, "Ate a lot of fat. Can't talk about it." I almost projectile vomited, but that was a nice little spot.